Hello students, welcome to Nageshkar SG or Kids School. I am your science teacher. Are you all excited for new topic today? Yes, you all are excited. But before that, now tell me, where do you live? Yes, where do you live? Yes, you all are saying, we live in a house. Correct. But what kind of house do you live, students? Yes. What kind of house do you live? Yeah, can you see the picture? Yes. Now, few of them are saying, teacher, we live in bungalow. Teacher, we live in building. Few are saying, we live in flat. We live in apartment. Okay. So, today we are going to see our fourth chapter, that is our houses. In this chapter we are going to see why do we live in house, the importance of house, and what are the houses made up of, and name the materials used to build houses and the requirement of good house. Before that, today we will read our lesson first. Okay. Now open your canopy everyone, page number 23. Now what you will do, students? You will keep your finger on each and every word. Okay? Now we will start reading.
Our houses. Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain the importance of the house. Name the materials used to build houses. List the requirements of a good house. Mind opener. What kind of house you live in? Is it a flat or a bungalow? How many rooms does it have? Does it have plants? When you go camping, you live in a tent. It is fun for a day or two. But suppose you have only a tent to live in. What problems do you think you will have? Why do we live in houses? You live in your house. It protects you from the sun, wind, rain and snow. It also protects you and your things from animals and bad people like thieves. People live in different kinds of houses. Some live in flats, while others live in bungalows, very large houses. Some people live in huts. What are houses made of? Most houses in cities are built with bricks, cement, steel, wood and glass. The walls and roof are made of steel, bricks and cement. The doors and window frames are made of wood. Glass is used in windows to let sunlight in. A good house. Several things are important for a good house. Sunlight kills germs that can make us sick. Houses should have proper windows to let the sunlight in. Breathing clean air is very important. The air becomes dirty when we breathe. Windows allow dirty air to go out and clean air to come in. Plants clean the air. We should grow plants around our house. Open spaces like verandas and balconies help us to relax and get sunlight and fresh air. The house and the area around it should be kept clean. Garbage should not be thrown in open places inside or outside the house. If it is thrown in open places, flies and other insects will come to it and spread sickness. There should be closed dustbins for garbage.
Dirty water should not be allowed to collect anywhere inside or outside of the house. Mosquitoes and germs breed in collected water and spread diseases. The house should have a proper drainage system to carry away dirty water. To keep insects such as mosquitoes and flies away, it is good to have wire netting on the doors and windows.
Yes, as you said, when I asked you where do you live, so you said you live in a house. Okay, but why do we live in a house, students? Yes, tell me, why do we live in a house? Yes, because house protects us from sun, wind, rain and snow. So I'll repeat again, house protects you from the sun, wind, rain and snow. Now protect is new word for you. What does mean by protect? Protect means to keep something or someone safe from harm or damage. And do you know, it also protect you and your things from animals and bad people like thieves. I hope understood. Now we will see the different types of house. Now what is mean by house? The house in which we live with our family is called home. Now house can be different in shapes and sizes. Yes, a student? Can you see here different types of houses are having different shapes and sizes. Now we will see one by one. Now do you know the early man lived in a cave. With passing time, mud, stone, straw and wood was used to make the houses. What are they called as? Yes, the house were called as kacha house. Okay, kacha house also known as a hut. Now, kacha house commonly found in, yes, where? Tell me students. Yes, commonly they find in village. Okay, so it is not very strong. So can't face storm, heavy rain can destroy these huts. But villagers happily live in a small hut or a home made by clay or mud. Understood everyone? Now we will see the another type. Now there are two types of houses. First we have seen kacha house. Now we will see the pakka house. Now what is mean by pakka house? Pakka house means it is a strong house. Are many types like single room house, double room house and bungalow, buildings, apartments. Now where did you see this? Yes students, tell me. Where did you see? We see these types of houses in cities. Okay, where do we live? We live in Sholapur city. In which city we live? We live in Sholapur city. So we see these types of houses in cities. So as a technology developed, new materials were created like iron, bricks, cement were used to make the houses. Modern houses are smaller than the house in the past. Nowadays, multi-stored buildings are more popular. The reason is growing population and shortage of space. Now it's time to ask you some questions. Okay? Now my first question is, what does your home protect you from? Yes students, tell me. Home protect you from sun, wind, rain and snow, and also protect you from bad people and animals. Understood? The second question, what kind of house do you see in a city? Yes, what kind of house do you see in the city? Yes, we see in cities like flat, bungalows, apartments. Okay. The third question, What kind of house do you see in village? Yes, just now I have shown you the picture. Tell me. Yes, it is kacha house. It also known as a hut. Okay. Now we'll move to the next point. Now we will see what are the houses. What are the house made up of one by one. Now can you see? This is tent. Now tent is a temporary house. Temporary house made up of cloth. You can see this tent is made up of cloth. And people who always moves place to place, they use tent. Also when we use this tent, when we go for camping or any small trip, when we want to stay over there, so what we use? We use these types of tent to stay there. Okay? Understood? Now we'll move to the next one. See this. What it is? Hut. Hut is made up of bamboo, grass, mud. This is not strong house. Huh? Even this also. Tent. As I said, temporary house. So tent is not strong house. Even hut also. Now we'll move to the next house. Now, where did you find these types of house, students? Did you see? Yes, we found where snow falls and land cover with ice, cities like Kashmir. And this house is called an igloo. An igloo is a shelter, a place for people to stay warm and dry. And it is made from blocks of snow in the shape of dome, and they were used in winter as a temporary shelter. So this is also temporary shelter. Understood? Now we will move to the next. Now see what it is. These are the skyscrapers. Okay, the tall buildings being built in major American cities like Chicago and New York. This skyscraper, the buildings that is having more than 40 floors, 50 floors. Okay, so they are called skyscrapers. Okay, these are one type of buildings. Now what about boat house? See this boat house? Did you see these types of boats? Okay, if you went to Kerala and Kashmir, like these cities, might be you have seen there. Otherwise you have seen this boat house in television. Okay, a house on boat. Okay, can you tell me in which region of state can you find houseboats? Just now I said houseboats are found in Kashmir and some part of Kerala. Many people live in floating houses. They are called as boat house. Interesting, na? Now we'll move to the next, villa house. Villa house means very bigger house. They have more numbers of rooms, are called villa house. What about bungalow? Bungalow also strongest house. Okay. Now we see bungalow in cities and also we will see the apartments in our city. So most houses in cities are built with bricks, cement, steel, wood and glass. As I have shown you in the picture, you can see the bricks, cement, sand, wood, stones, steel. By using these all material, we construct buildings in our cities. Yes, students? Now it's time to ask one question. We have seen the different types of houses. Now tell me which of these houses will be the strongest? I had given you three options: hut, flat and tent. Now tell me which is strongest house? Yes, the flat is strongest house. Tent is also temporary house and hut is not temporary house, but it is not very strong, so can't face storm, heavy rain can destroy the hut. So that's why Hut is also not strongest house. So flat is strongest house. Now we will move to the next point. See, the walls and roofs are made up of steel, bricks and cement. Now what is mean by roofs? Roofs, like we can call in Marathi like garaje chappar. Okay, the structure forming the upper covering of building. Can you see? These are the roofs and these are made up of steel. Okay, and the wall. See this wall? This wall is made up of bricks and cement. Okay, understood? Now we'll move to the next. Where did you use this wood? Yes students, the doors and windows frames are made up of wood. Can you see a window? The window frame. The window frame is we have made with the wood, and you can see a door. Door is made up of wood only. Okay. Now we'll move to the next point. Now glass is used in windows to let sunlight in. Now this is window. Okay, we use glass, transparent glass to the window. Why we use transparent glass? Because to let the sunlight inside of the house. The man is standing inside of the house. Here one glass is there and the sunlight is coming through the glass. How it is coming? Because the glass is transparent, so sunlight can come inside the house. Now it's time to ask you some more question. Okay, to check your memory. What are the most houses in cities made up of? Yes students, tell me. The most houses in cities are built with bricks, cement, steel, wood and glass, as I have shown you just now. Okay. Now tell me, what are the doors and windows frames made up of? Yes. The doors and windows frames are made up of wood. Correct. Now last question is, why is glass used in windows? Tell me students. The glass is used in windows to let sunlight in. Okay. So we will move to the next point. Now a good house. See, several things are important for a good house. First, sunlight. Sunlight makes the house bright and warm. Sunlight disinfects the house by killing germs and bacteria and hence protect us from diseases naturally. So we should make sure plenty of sunlight should come inside of the house. How sunlight will come inside of the house? When we have proper windows to our house, so through the window the sunlight can come in. So what sunlight do? Sunlight kill germs that can make us sick. Got it? Now see what I have given here. Houses should have proper windows to sunlight in. As I said just now, proper windows should be there. I have shown you in the first picture. You can see in this house picture. See, proper windows are there. Okay, windows. So if proper windows are there to the house, so the sunlight can come in. And what sunlight makes? Sunlight make the house bright and warm. And how sunlight help us? Sunlight disinfect the house by killing germs and bacteria. Hence protect us from diseases naturally. Okay, understood? Now see this. But now we have seen about sunlight. But there are few things it should be in a house, like ventilation. Now can you tell me what is ventilation? The provision of fresh air in a room is called ventilation. See, ventilation is important part of good house. So house must have enough windows and doors to let the fresh air in and the bad air out. Now breathing clean air is very important. So how we are alive? Because we are breathing. What we breathe? We breathe air. But air we are breathing, but what we are breathing exactly? Oxygen. Okay, so the breathing clean air is very important. The air becomes dirty when we breathe. Yes or no? So who will allow to go dirty air outside of the house? The windows allow dirty air to go out and clean air to come in. Understood? Now see what they are saying. Plant clean the air. How? Because plant gives us oxygen. Okay, so if we grow the plants around our house, so plants can clean the air and that air will come through the window. Okay, now see, here you can see the house is having nice veranda and this house is having balcony. Okay, might be you are also having. Yes or no? So what they will do? Open spaces like verandas and balconies help us to relax and get sunlight and fresh air. So nowadays due to corona, your parents are not allowing you to go outside of the house to play. So where you are playing? You are playing in verandas only, and you are standing in balconies and you are watching what is going on outside. Yes or no? So what balconies and verandas help us? They give, when we relax in balconies and verandas, they gives us sunlight and fresh air. You can study also in the balconies. Yes or no? Or you can chit chat with your parents. Now see next point. The house and the area around it should be kept clean. So the inside of the house and around your house should be kept clean. So your mother always clean the house. Yes or no? So whenever you eat inside of the house like chocolate, biscuits, so whatever item, whatever wrapper is remain, what you have to do? You should throw in the dustbin. You should not throw inside of the house anywhere. So you should throw in dustbin only. Got it? Now see here, the woman is throwing garbage outside. You can see how she is throwing. So this is not correct way. So garbage should not be thrown in open places, inside or outside of the house. See in the second picture you can see, I think she have eaten ice cream. She ate ice cream, chocolate, something, and the wrapper she is throwing outside on the road. This is totally wrong. You should not do in this way. So you should throw the garbage in dustbin only. Okay, but in which dustbin? So if you use these type of dustbin like open dustbin, what will happen? Flies and other insects will come to it and spread sickness. So you should use always closed dustbin for garbage to throw anything. Understood? So closed dustbins are very important. Yes. Now we will move to the next point. What it is? See, dirty water should not be allowed to collect anywhere inside or outside the house. So what will happen if the dirty, now you can see in the picture, second picture, sink is there. Your mother will clean the vessels in the sink. Okay, so when we clean the vessels, the dirty water, where it goes? It goes through the pipe to the drainage. Okay, so we are not allowing water, dirty water inside of the house. We are passing those water through the drainage. So dirty water should not be allowed to collect anywhere inside or outside the house. So the house should have proper drainage system to carry away the dirty water. So our drainage also should be covered. And see, in the second picture you can see the water is there, and what happened? See, The dirty water should not be allowed to collect anywhere. If it is collected, now it's a rainy season, yes or no students? If it is rainy, water is collected for more time. If we not remove water from any place, then what will happen? Mosquitoes and germs breed in collected water and spread disease. So it is very dangerous for your health. So the house should have a proper drainage system to carry away the dirty water. Now see this. To keep mosquitoes and flies away, it is good to have wire netting on the doors and windows. So how we can stop the insects and mosquitoes to come inside of the house? Now might be a saying we will close the doors. But whole day how can you close the doors and windows? We cannot. If the doors and windows of our house are shut all the times, the dirty air from the house will not go out and the clean air and sunlight will not come into the house. So what we have to do? We should plan for wire netting. So when we have wire netting to doors and windows, the wire netting will stop to come mosquitoes and flies inside the house. Okay? Understood students? Still here? So the lesson is very short. Here we have completed our today's chapter number 4, our houses. Now we will see the exercise. Open your canopy. Let me show you one animation.
Is your home clean and tidy? It is very important to keep your house clean and tidy. When your home is dirty, germs and other creatures like rats and cockroaches are likely to share it with you and can make you sick. You can keep your home tidy by keeping things in their proper place after use and by throwing garbage in covered dustbins. Open the windows to let in fresh air and sunshine. Grow plants around the house to keep the air clean. Do not let water collect in places or have open drains.
Now we will solve our exercise. Page number 26A question, multiple choice question. First, what is the first question? Which of these things is not used to build the house? You know what things we require to build a house? We need wood, cement and bricks. So in the 4 options, gold they are given. Do we use gold? No. So they ask what we not use to build the house. So we will not use gold. So gold is correct answer. Tick the gold. The second question. We should grow plants around our house because what they will do? Keep the germs away? No. Keep mosquitoes away? No. Clean the air? Yes. Plants clean the air. Okay. Clean the surrounding? No. Plants clean the air. So we should grow plants around our house. Now see the third question. Flies are attracted to clean air, clean water, sunlight and garbage. Think students, what is the correct option? Yes, garbage. Flies are attracted to the garbage. Now fourth one. A good house needs dash dash. What good house need? Sunlight, open space, good drains and all of this. Yes, tell me students. See, a good house need sunlight also, open space also and good drains also. So the answer is all of these. Understood? Now B question. Fill in the blanks. What is the first? Sunlight kills dash dash that make us sick. Now tell me, what is the answer? What sunlight kills? Germs. 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 Okay? Now second one. Windows let out dash dash air and let in dash dash air. What windows do? Windows let out. What outside will go? Dirty air. Yes or no? And let in. What will come inside the house? Clean air. Okay? Now third question. You should always throw garbage into closed, where we throw the garbage? In dustbin. Understood? Now C question. Match the words in the two columns. Okay? Column A and column B they are given. Now we will see one by one. What is the first one? Windows. Now we will see the options. A space to relax in? No. Keep insects out? No. Let sunlight in. So what windows do? Windows allow to let the sunlight in. So match to the C. Now see the second one, veranda. Veranda is a space to relax in. So first one is correct. Match to A. Now see the third. Drainage system. Keeps insects out or carries dirty water away? Yes. Carries dirty water away. So match to D1. Now last, wire netting. What is remain? Keep insects out. So match to B. So here we have completed our fourth chapter, exercise question A, B and C. What is today's your home assignment is? Once again you have to read this lesson properly and underline the hard words and try to learn hard words, and once again you solve this exercise by your own. Okay? Thank you students.